My dear students, in this video lesson, you will going to learn about the colloids. The main highlights of this video lesson is about the suspension, colloids, properties of colloids. There are mainly three types of mixtures: solution, suspensions and colloids. Solution means what? Solute is added to the solvent. The homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent that forms the solution. Here the suspension, true solution and colloids. Here the first conical flask that containing sand in water. Sand in water, it does not dissolve. Sand does not dissolve in the water. Sand is solvent here, sand is solute here, water is solvent. So the sand particles will going to settle at the bottom of the conical flask. So this is called the suspension. Second beaker, it consisting of copper sulfate solution. Copper sulfate is solute added to the water as a solvent. The copper sulfate completely dissolved in water. It gives homogeneous mixture that is called as the true solution. Third one is what? This measuring flask consisting of milk. This milk is example for the colloidal solution. Let us see how this distinguishes between the suspension, colloids and the true solution. Suspensions are what? Suspensions are the heterogeneous mixtures. They do not mix with each other. The composition is not uniform throughout there. The components can be separated by the filtration method. They are not stable. This is sand in water is example for the suspension. Milk is an example for colloid. Then copper sulfate solution is an example for the true solution. Next, true solution. True solution is what? Homogeneous. The copper sulfate is completely dissolved in the water, so it is a homogeneous. The composition is uniform throughout here. This is clear and transparent. Components cannot be separated by filtration here because the components are completely dissolved. This is stable. True solution is always stable. Then about colloids. Colloids, take an example of milk or the blood. It looks like homogeneous, but it is a heterogeneous mixtures. By looking homogeneous, but that is a heterogeneous mixtures called the colloids. Components cannot be separated by the filtration. That is also the stable one. One question. Chalk powder dissolved in the water is an example of true solution, colloidal solution, suspension. That is an example for the suspension. Whenever the chalk particles dissolved in the water, after some times the chalk particles settle down at the bottom. Is that completely not dissolves. That is an example for the suspension. So clear and transparency in case of the true solution and the colloids. Both the colloids and the true solutions are clear and transparent. So this is also the suspension. Sand is added to the water. That is an example for the suspension. The solute does not dissolve in it. If you leave for the some times, the sand particles will be settled at the bottom. Next about colloids. Between a solution and suspension, molecules are bigger than in a solution but smaller than in a suspension. So the components does not separate out in the colloids. See, the first beaker that can consisting of the true solution. Second beaker that can consisting of the colloidal solution. How to find out which one is a colloidal solution, which one is a true solution? Because both are look like homogeneous. How to find out? Colloidal solution and true solution can be found out by passing the light over the solution. Means here one torch is there. With help of this torch, They passing the light rays in it. The light rays are more visible in the colloidal particles. Because the colloidal particles are bigger, so the light scattering effect is more in the colloids. So here the red solution is a colloidal solution. Because here the light scattering is more. The reason for the colloidal particles appearing due to the scattering of light. This effect is called the Tyndall effect. The colloids are not only for a liquid mixtures. The medium could be solid or liquid or the gas also. And the dispersed substance can also be solid, liquid or the gas. How to find out the colloidal solution and the true solution? By using the effect of Tyndall effect. So this is a scattering of the light. This process is called the Tyndall effect. Let us see how Tyndall effect takes place. Tiny dust particle in air, it will scattered out by the sun rays. It scattered in the sun rays, the path become the visible to our eyes. That is called the Tyndall effect. See, the Tyndall effect is due to the scattering of beam of light. This is Tyndall effect. The tiny droplets of the water in the air, it scatters the sun rays, the path becomes visible in the forest area. Then how to find out the true solution and the colloidal solution? By passing the torch light to the solution, the scattered light may appear very visible in the colloidal solution. Because the particle size in colloid is more, the scattering up of light is more in colloids. So Tyndall effect is more in colloids. Tyndall effect means the scattering up of a beam of light by colloidal particles present in a colloidal solution called Tyndall. Comparison of properties of solutions, colloids and suspensions. Properties based upon particle size, appearance, homogeneity, transparency, separation, filtrability. The particle size is what? In true solution, the particle size is less than 1 nanometer. In colloids, the particle size is in between 1 to 100 nanometer. In suspension, particle size is more than 100 nanometer. So more particle size in suspension, later on in colloidal particles. Then in true solution, the particle size is very less, that is less than 1 nanometer. Appearance in true solution is clear. In colloids, it is cloudy. In suspension, it is cloudy. Homogeneity, true solution is homogeneous. Colloid is look like homogeneous, but it is a heterogeneous. Mixture of both homogeneous and heterogeneous. Suspension is always heterogeneous. Transparency in case of true solution is transparent but often colored. Colloids are what? Often it is a translucent and opaque but can be transparent. The suspension is what? Often opaque but can be translucent. Separation, it does not separate out. True solution does not separate out because solid particles completely mix in the solvent. Colloid can be separated. Suspension, that can be separates or the settled down or it settles. Filtrability, filtrability of the true solution, it passes through the filter paper because the particle size is less than 1 nanometer. It passes through the filter paper. Colloidal solution passes through filter paper also. Then in case of the suspension, the filtrability is what? Particles do not pass through the filter paper because the particle size is more than 100 nanometer. Larger particles are there. So the suspension do not pass through the filter paper. This is about the comparison of the properties of the solutions, colloids and the suspensions. Example for the true solution is salt in water. Example for colloids are the paint, gel, blood, jam,